Hi there, I'm Eduardo. Welcome to Lanakila Light Talk. Why are we not having the Stairways session is that because I literally participate my very first premium challenge in the VGC 17th season, and it's a premium challenge and it's an elevated premium challenge as there are more than 40 participants. And the team that I used was the teams from Eduardo Cunha from Portugal, and I'm facing the opponents in the finals, Kenny Loud. He is a novice in VGCs, and this is his second time in participating this tournament here. And his team is a very I don't say it's simple, but me and another pocket toothbrush in Hong Kong, Hugo's always promoting the hell teams here, and we do see a Vanillus, is a choice scarf one, and yeah, there are some very special sets that he used in the tournaments, which makes me kind of troubled. And eventually I lost to him in a strict 0-2 set, but yeah, I think that's worth watching, and I do want to share some of my opinions on my team and his team and the battles. And yep, so here we go. Maybe I can speed up first. So in the first game, we both play very typically because he's using the Howleys, and I really do anticipate his Granium Z from the Sand Slash, so I do protect from my Arcanize, and yeah, dual protects from my side, but he eventually also protects his Sand Slash, and yeah, the Arcanine that I use is a relatively bulky one, though it's a modest one. It has the berries, the 50% berries, the wiki berries, that's, yeah. So we do see three tripled protects here, and in the next turns my Arachnids revealed the Y gods here. We will see that later on. Yeah, because I've do lots of calculations on the Sand Slash, Ground Seas on the Arcanites, and with this lead, it is one of the Pokemon that these lead can't deal with in the current matters. So Ground C, Tectonic Rage onto the Arcanites, doing a lot of damage, but not able to knock it out, and it brings down to the range that activates the Wiki Berries. Yeah, but we do see the Blizzard. I didn't use the Y gods here, and I do, and yep, the liquidations. So it seems that I gain the advantage of this currently, because yeah, he lit somewhat, and I have Will Whips, and I just need to use a simple Will Whips, and his Smug will definitely become less threatening here. But yeah, White Gods shows protecting my Arcanites and the Arachnids, and we still see the poison jabs onto my Arcanites. So Arcanites life is running out, and it would be a tough match for me. And yeah, I need to decide whether I would switch out, whether my opponents would switch out his one of us here. And yeah, there's a quick these are tough decisions. Indeed, I have encountered Cannies in the Swiss, so I switch out for Inventus for the Arcanites here. The situation looks quite good to me here. If I use liquidations on the Vanillus slots, it would be an instant win for me, but I didn't do it anyway. So it's a 3-1 situation, 3-4 situation, 4-3 situations. But with this amount of HP, I need to decide how should I deal with the three things at the back. So his Arcanite is protecting very well that So I eventually didn't double onto the muck, which is definitely one of my mistakes, and is activating his Figgy Berries. Though I know that if I use a liquidation, it still brings it to a Figgy Berry range, but it doesn't matter at all. So I'm still at the moment I'm still wondering why what set his Arcanine is using. Is a physical set or not? But he eventually shows that his bulky set with flamethrowers, snarls, and I probably used the whirlwhips on the first slot, but I didn't see it eventually. So this is not a good situation for me because the mark is still in a very high HP range, and I don't know why that turned. Yeah, that's a curse here, boosting the attack, defense, and dropping the speed from the muck here. So the muck, yeah, I underestimated what the burnt mud can do at that moment. So that's a mistake here, and I did think that after the curse, my Rocknix should be able to outspeed it at this moment, but that's not the case here. So going back to this situation, my decision in this turn is do a double protect here to ensure that the muck brings more HP down by the burn damage, so that my Thunderbolt can eventually do massive damage onto the muck. But we do see, yeah, some bad things happening soon. So by this play, I can by Thunderbolt and a Sacred Sword, I bring the Arcanine into the range that I can discharge and knock it out, and I can take whatever comes from the Lanakila here, but eventually, poorly, whatever the reason you can say it can't do the damage that it should be, and receiving that poison jabs makes the situation is extremely difficult for me. So that's what's the first games here. I need to adjust it because I know there's there are some things that's gonna make me very difficult. Yeah, one of the very interesting things on this team is that his Tapu Bulu is indeed a Jolie set, so nicking my Arcanine is lower than his Tapu Bulu's. On the other hand, his Tapu Bulu is holding a Grass CMC with 2 grass types attacks, the wood hammers and the horn leech, also with a substitute that literally makes me very difficult to counter just by the usual Arcanine. So I guess you can adjust your Arcanine speed more than 139. 139 is the speed of maximum speeded Jolie Tapu Bulus, so that you can threaten it by flamethrowers or the whirlwhips, whatever you prefer. Anyway, so in this turn, I guess he is going to do the same needs again, but he eventually not. I bring him the same things on the field, and he brings the Bulus and the Raquinis. So, alright, that's a bad things for me here, because the Raquinite directly threatens my Arcanine. Well, his Araquanid is a very, very special creative set. Is a sassy Araquanid holding an assault vest and using a moves like Scald, Liquidations, the Surf, and oh, you don't expect it. It's a miracle, yes. So I didn't protect my Arcanize here, so I need to break the subs here, and so I can provide an instant pressures on his Tapu Boo's here. But I know that he had the Arcanize at the back, and he would switch it out, so in that case I should do some aggressive plays, like Leaf Blading onto the Araquanid here. But yeah, we do see the switch out of the Blues here. So, because that requires two moves to knock out the Araquanid here. I eventually switch out my Araquanid too. So that's the case. My Araquanid is directly threatening the Arcanize, but to my surprise, that the Araquanid score indeed does a lot onto my Katanas here, so I cannot take another hit from the Katanas. So of course the Arcanize is also threatening me, so it's a tough situations because we both have the triangles of grassy, fire, and water core, but he had a better core than I do because it's a Tapu Blues. The switching abilities is much better than the fragile Katanas due to the his special defense size. And it's a focus ash, of course, if you know that. So I need to do some aggressive play indeed, but I still don't know why I didn't do so. So I continue to switch out and dealing some chip damage to each other's. Still slightly favors me here, but yeah, we need to make some play. Either of us need to make some plays. So I guess I need to step one step forward here, not here, but next turn. Next turn or one or two turns later. The commentaries told me that they are indeed quite boring to these switches, because we see a lot of that. Yeah, because you will see a lot when you play this kind of core. So Arcanize versus Arcanize here is, and I can tell you that next turn we both protect the Arcanize and do a liquidations on or score to the other side of the fire type Pokemons. So the best plays from my side is indeed protect my Arcanize, of course, and do some chip damage like Leech Life onto his Araquanid. Though it might do slight, very little amount of damage, but well, we do take it. So still the boring things. So it's already the speed of this video is already doubled, and yeah, I guess you are also feeling quite boring here. But I can tell some of the stories that some of the battle stories that I had in the Swiss and Top Cuts. So I've lost 2 games in the whole tournaments. Three games here. So 2 to Candies and 1 to, I forgot his name, but he has a very interesting team. He has Hariyama, Miss Stravius, the ghost typed Pokemon's evolved in the Diamond and Pearl generations here. Yeah, so he has Z Destiny Bonds, which knocks out my Araquanid due to it has the Follow Me's abilities. So here if I brought my Polygon to the situations must be better, I guess. But yeah, I don't regret that I bring the must now, because it's kind of withdrawing, fainting in quite good timings that I can bring my katanas back on the field. But here I guess I make the plays here. I do a smart strike onto the uh, protected Tapu Blues, and the liquidations knocks out the Arcanines. So the situation seems better than better than last time, but not the case that when the Vandalus comes in, because I know that this Vandalus is a choice scout set, and my katanas can't take a single hit from this Vandalus due to the fragile special defense it has. But we do see a freeze strike as I've anticipated, and yep, Grass CMC, the Bloom Dooms, and I predicted correctly, but this still doesn't earn me the games. So because his Tapu Boost can still threaten me a lot here, because it's faster than my Arcanines, so it can do a Wood Hammers directly onto my Rakunit, and yeah, even yeah, I'm using Arcanines. Yeah, underestimating the defense, and especially defense of the Vandalus, because every time I try to knock it out, it survives the moves, such as the liquidations from the Irakunid and also the flamethrowers here. So the Lich Life might be a bad decision, because when you use Leech Life, it's actually 7 attacking points less than the liquidations. And because liquidation, you have to boost from the water bubbles, and you have to stab tears, while the Leech Life, you only have to stab boost. So this situations might be slightly favors me, because his Tapu Boost might want to attack on the Arachnids, but I eventually chose to use a Snarl and a protect from Arachnids. That's a bad decision now, looking back at that. So I should break the subs and attacks on the blues directly, knowing that yeah, indeed his play is quite safe. Both of us play very conservatively, but he has the advantage because he has the one at us. He has the faster blues. He can do the subs easily. He can do the Hornage, Wood Hammers easily. So yeah, and I don't have a better cause of fire, water, grass combinations here. So taking this Hornage quite comfortably and switching back to the katanas here. So situation still hasn't been better, because you can do one more switchings here, and yeah, I need to know where will he switch. So I decided to use the katanas, use a lift blaze onto the Rakunid, as I recall. Yep. Well, that doesn't ruins me the games, because yeah, you know that the Vandalus can do a Blizzard. You can choose either the Blizzard or the free strikes here. So Vandalus comes in, can't do anything here, because you can just free strike onto my katanas, and this residual damage from the Hornage or Wood Hammer should be able to knock out my Arcanines here. So no more solutions, and this game goes to Kenny's, and congratulations to Kenny's, and yeah, it is his very first appearance in the VGC 17, and so do I. And because it's an elevated PC, I got 18 CP, so I still have 382 CP outstanding for me to the road to Anaheim. Right, that's the end of this talk, and I hope you like it, and I will share my battle videos as long as I had it in the futures. So, good night.